Tonight's Pinpoint Weather is brought to you by RCP Block and Brick.
That picture looked amazingly like him. Striking resemblance. They did a great job with that.
I agree.
Yeah.
It was a great parade too, and the weather cooperated, no rain. And you know, here we are, the first day of January 2013, and January is the coldest and the wettest month of the year here in San Diego. Now, that being said, this coming week will be neither wet and not exactly cold. In fact, we're warming up. So, you know, things are improving, I should say. Take a look out here. This is Mesa Grande out in our East County. We'll put this time lapse into motion, and you probably noticed we had lots of clouds just streaming across the sky today. And that's actually a good thing, because when you have clouds, they act like a blanket, and that means it won't be quite as cold tonight with that cloud cover. In fact, look at these temperatures along the coast right now. Carlsbad and Del Mar at 55, San Diego at 57 degrees. In fact, you don't really get cold temperatures till you get up here in the mountains right now, where Mount Laguna is 28, so the snow that's still on the ground there is going to stick around for a while. 50s out in the desert. Now, compared to this time 24 hours ago, you can see we're a little bit cooler here along the coast, but in the foothill areas up to 10 degrees warmer than it was. We're not expecting any frost tonight. So taking a look at our satellite radar map, you can see there the clouds are still moving from the northwest down to the southeast across Southern California. And look at this, our radar starting to pick up some returns, which is indicative of some precipitation. So I fired up 10 News rain futurecast, or pinpoint Doppler, I should say, and we're seeing a little bit of green, but most of this is what we call virga, and that's when the moisture comes down from the clouds, but the atmosphere between the clouds and the ground is just too dry, so all the moisture just evaporates before it hits the ground. There's still a chance for some trace rainfall tonight, or maybe some isolated snow flurries in our mountains. About a 20% chance tonight as that system moves on through. And then we'll have high pressure building. That high pressure is going to generate some pretty strong winds. So we have this wind advisory for our valleys and our mountains, really lasting till 6 o'clock tomorrow. Winds will be gusting up to 40 miles an hour out of the northeast. That's going to further dry out our atmosphere. And for those of you along the coast, we've got this high surf advisory I talked about a little while ago. That's in effect until 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. If you want to go out on west-facing beaches south of Cardiff, that's where the waves should be the biggest. And we could see occasional sets up to 8 or 9 feet. Now, as far as temperatures tonight, like I said, it's not going to be as cold because of the wind factor. So we're looking at mostly 40s here west of the mountains. Carlsbad 45, Poway 44. It will still be cold in the mountains. Julian will be below freezing again tonight. And then you go over the mountains into the desert, 39 out there in Borrego Springs. When you get really dry air like we have, then temperatures plummet a whole lot faster. Tomorrow, under windy conditions in the valleys and the mountains, we're looking at temperatures starting to climb just a few degrees. So we're going to see them in the lower 60s tomorrow pretty much everywhere west of the mountains, and even 62 out there in the desert. For the next 7 days, you can see temperatures continue to climb through Thursday, and then they'll stay about 66, which is just 1 degree above average, right through Saturday. Mostly sunny sky. Going to be really a nice week. No rain in the forecast, although I would like to say we do have rain in the forecast, because we're about 2/10 of an inch in deficit, and we don't want to go too much longer without getting some more moisture.
Average in temperatures, but not average with rainfall, because you said it's the wettest, but yet no rain in the forecast.
Exactly. We'll get some more, but we have to wait.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Pat.